Hey everybody, welcome back live at Drew's House, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope you're all doing well. For the parents out there, hope you're parents and students, hope you're enjoying February school vacation week. That's what we've got going on right now. And these guys in-house right now are very active this week. We got the Newburyport boys hockey team in the house. How are you guys? Good. Let's introduce yourself. Let's go left to right. I'll let you guys say, why don't you say full name and position, just so everybody knows.
I'm Brian Lucy. I play defense.
I'm Finn McNeil, and I play center.
I'm Will Forrest. I play defense.
I'm Damian Lamb. I play goalie.
I'm Alex Lambert. I play defense.
All right, very cool. So you guys just had, we're in the Newburyport Bank Hockey Classic right now, kind of an end-of-year tradition here in Newburyport. Always a great tournament. And you guys have advanced to the final round. You got Triton tomorrow night, Wednesday night championship game, right?
Yep,
That's correct.
And so this is another chance to play Triton, third time, which happens sometimes at this tournament. Is that exciting for you guys, or is it enough Triton?
I'd say it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's always a good atmosphere when we play them. So.
Yeah, you guys got them twice already this year, right?
Yeah,
We did.
I had the Triton guys in here earlier this year, and I think it was after you guys had beat them once, and it was in between before the second game, and I got the sense that they really thought like this was a year to possibly get you guys, because it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Like a long time.
7 years
or something.
7 years, is that what it is? Yeah. They haven't beat you guys in 7 years, so it's a long time. And I got the sense they were just incredibly ticked off about not being able to get over the hump with you guys, and now they get one more shot. But you get that sense too, of frustrated Triton?
Yeah.
Gets a little redundant after a while.
All right, cool. Let's start with your goaltender first, Damian Lamb, because that's been a big part of you guys this year. You're all seniors, so it's exciting. And Damian, what's it like having this team in front of you? 11-9-1. You're going to go to the tournament because you play a crazy hard schedule. And what do you think about this group?
I mean, I love them. It's so fun in the locker rooms. We have fun.
Yeah.
And then I can always trust them on the ice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We'll stay in the back. Alex, this team, do you think it's tournament tested, I guess is the word? It's because you guys play a hard schedule.
Yeah, we do.
You get into these little tournaments here, and you always make a good run. What's it like being a part of this team?
I mean, I love being a part of this team. We got guys from all over the grades. So a lot of younger guys, so I get to meet a lot of new guys at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
We've just been building the chemistry throughout the year.
Brian, that's the thing, right? I've heard so much of you guys are 5 seniors, but this is a young team. You guys are like the 5 seniors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, so you guys have really had to rely on a young group of kids, which is unusual and usually not as successful. But it seems like these kids are really stepping up at the right time.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys stepped up to the plate, and the more we played over the season, they've all definitely gotten better and more comfortable with the ice time. So. And
that is all about you guys too, right? Because if you guys don't make them comfortable, it's hard for freshmen and sophomores to become.
Yeah.
Finn, you can even name drop some of these guys, some of the younger guys that have really stepped up this year. Who's made the difference?
Jack Sullivan, freshman, number 9. He's I think our lead scorer, one of our lead scorers. Mm-hmm. Same with Luke McGuizik and Henry Waddell. Those kids are really putting in the work and getting the goals for us. So.
I like that you threw his number out there. Number 9, you can look for him.
Look out for him. You might miss him though. He's quick on the ice.
All right, cool. Same deal, Will. You can take that one too. These young guys, just in the impact with your group of seniors, you know.
Yeah, at the start of the season for defense, we had people like Burge and Axel stepping up, playing really well. We've just been rotating through guys, giving them all a chance to get there.
Give their last names too for people who don't follow you.
Axel Becker and Tyler Bergeron.
Okay, so they've been big too. Awesome. Coach Yameen, I know Coach Yameen pretty well. Coach Paul Yameen, and I don't know. I imagine he probably has some more gray hairs with you guys, being a younger group. But also, last time I talked to him, he was very proud of this group too. He might not tell you that, but or maybe he does. But I felt like it was a pretty rewarding year for him this year, getting the most out of these young guys. Did you see that in your coach? You must know him even better than I do at this point, seniors.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He's tough on us because he wants us to do the best we definitely can. But we always just try and put in the work, and he's just been a great coach throughout the entire season that we've been here all 4 years.
He's always pushing us to get better and skating us when he has to, and it works most of the time. So.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen some moments where a underclassman makes a mistake and you're like, ooh, coach is not going to like that?
Yeah, there's been a couple of those times at practices. Yeah.
Examples, anything?
You can kind of just look at some of the underclassmen's face when coach is really getting into us, and you just look at them and they seem a little surprised. It's we've been doing this for 4 years. You gotta use it after a while.
Don't worry, you will play again. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys are actually just off the ice, right? You just practiced
we just
today.
had a practice.
So that's your last practice before the Triton Championship game. So the whole point of this? I remember talking to a bunch of the Newburyport Bank Classic organizers back in the day, and they put this thing together because they wanted to do something that would be like kind of just a little bit of a taste of like a state tournament atmosphere. And you guys are obviously going to be going to the tournament again here. Does that kind of feel that little upped energy here for this tournament at the end of the year?
I think it does, but
Yeah.
I mean, it is February break though, so we were lacking a couple kids in the student section yesterday. So
It is weird when your
but
student
I
section
think
doesn't turn out. It's
Triton games are always packed though, so that's
Yeah.
a good environment.
Yeah, Triton will be wild. Yeah, the fact that because this happens a lot, Triton, you guys both have to win your early round game, and then you tend to get Triton. So this is not the first time this has happened, but it does make the Newburyport Bank tournament a little extra special, I would
does,
say.
Yeah, definitely a couple more people showing up.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, you always hear this in sports. Like it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. Has the coaching staff preached that to you guys yet? What was the message today at practice? You guys have already left coach until tomorrow. What was the message here at the last practice?
I think it's like we sort of just have a game plan that we need to stick to, and it's worked the first 2 times, so
Yeah, we
proven
can't
successful.
really change up what we've been doing throughout the season. We kind of just got to play our structured hockey and take this like any other game.
Is it more about you guys, or is it more about Triton specific, or do you guys kind of just focus on we know what we do well?
I'd say it's more about us and just sticking with what we do well.
Okay. Good. Do you guys prefer to play? Actually, Damien, I know the answer to this, but would you rather play a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game? Like, would you? Like, do you like the up-tempo, like, kind of back and forth?
We're the
offense?
ones getting goals in high scoring games.
Yeah. Although, Coach Mean doesn't like odd man rushes either. I know that. So. Nor does Damien, I imagine. What's it like, Damien, playing in these pressure-packed games? Because, like, Triton in particular, I used to call every one of your games when I first started here, before you guys were even in high school. And, like, some of those teams were, I mean, there was good battles, but, like, goaltenders can change the game. Like, just a few soft goals, one soft goal could decide it sometimes. Like, how do you get yourself in that right mindset to just stay in your zone?
I try to just like focus on like each play is just one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Not really like I try to block out the crowd, not really try to like listen to the chants or anything. Just really focus in on like my technique and like really tracking the puck and everything.
You're the guy not worried about the student section.
Yeah, we play for each other, not the crowd.
There you go. Oh, I know you guys noticed the crowd, though. I see where you guys skate to after you score all those goals. It is great. I mean, there is an element of, it's there, it's electric, but, you got to kind of stay zoned in, right?
Yeah.
Game-
Sometimes it gets the best of us, but
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worked. The home crowd has worked against you sometimes?
yeah, they brought an air horn last time, I think, and that was a little.
It was a little much?
Yeah, it was a little annoying.
That last Triton game, we got a bench minor because they threw a couple of fish on the ice after we scored. And
Oh, yeah, I heard
got a
that.
2-minute penalty. They scored. The momentum changed, and so
I
they
heard
almost
that story.
came back there. So,
Yeah.
Oh, how'd
sometimes
Coach-
the crowd can be a little much. But
Yeah.
How'd Coach Mean feel about the fish?
Our coach was not happy with this. He was.
It's never happened before, though. Like,
Yeah.
we've never, like,
We don't usually get penalties.
The fish
for
thing has
student
happened, but the
section.
penalty
yeah,
hasn't,
student,
right?
Yeah.
student
Yeah.
section penalty is kind of crazy.
Yeah. I know. I always thought that was just high school fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I bet Coach was not happy with the referee because that's
No, not really.
Yeah. Power play is also a big thing in these rivalry games. Like, I'm sure discipline is one of those things that he's been preaching, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
You hear that at practice today a few times, I would imagine.
Yeah, we run through a lot of the power play and penalty kills, just like staying in our structure and trying to not like run around and get lost.
Yeah. When you guys look at have you guys been looking at like the young kids for the last few years? Because you must realize as you're going through it, as you're underclassmen, you're like, when we're upperclassmen, there's only a few of us here. We're gonna have to rely a little bit more on the young dudes. Have you like been kind of almost scouting for a few years here and trying to see like who could play a role?
I'd say a little bit, yeah. I've had some conversation with coach about like not even like this like 4-year team, but like kids that are in the 7th and 8th grade, like now coming in to help out our sophomores on the team.
Yeah.
So
yeah, every year we'll have these 7th and 8th grade games against us against Triton. for the 7th and 8th graders, so you can kind of get a sense.
The 7th and 8th graders
Yeah,
play
we,
each
yeah,
other?
we have that every year. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can kind of get a sense of who's coming up, who's going to be good. So
Gotcha.
you'll go and watch those, and you'll kind of get a sense for who.
All the coaching staffs are on board for that one, I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Alex, we'll go back to you here on this one. But when puck drops first, Triton tomorrow night, Wednesday night, what's your immediate thought? Like, is it okay? This is coming to the end of the regular season. This is coming to the end of my senior career, my end of my high school career, or is it just like beat Triton and then we got to make a run in the state tournament? Like, you guys are probably envision playing for a few more weeks here, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely on that train of thought. Just keep going, battle hard.
Just another win over Triton and move on.
Yeah, I'm not looking to the end yet. I want to make a deep run.
There is something too, though. It would be cool, like even though like basketball is big with like the conference tournaments, hockey does it too, but just whatever. March Madness is a little more. The coaches always say like any of these little hardware, any of these trophies you can win along the way does build you for the tournament more. So I'm sure you guys would look forward to win a little championship here, the Newburyport Bank
Yeah,
Classic.
definitely.
It'd be nice to end on a high note with
Yep.
the regular season and get the momentum in the playoffs.
for sure.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, it would be a good little boost going into the playoffs. Just
Yeah, it's good
confidence
momentum.
boost,
You
yeah.
guys are 11-9, so you already secured a above 500 record, right? You don't play
Yeah.
any games after the bank tournament. It's
Yeah,
just
this is tomorrow's last game.
last game. Okay,
Yeah.
so then you learn who you play in the first round.
Yeah.
That's why you knew the record right away. You knew that was a big win the other night to secure the over 500, right?
Yeah.
And it's changed because it used to be when I was calling games back in the day, you used to have to be 500 to get into the tournament. Now they count strength of schedule, which is like
Yeah.
smart because
Yeah, the power rankings.
yeah, and you guys play everybody in the world. You think you must love that because if you're a high school player, you want to play against the best.
Yeah.
I would think. And then it's and now you get rewarded for it because it's a good record. 11-9-1. It's a good record against some of the teams you've played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The toughest team this year. Who do you think?
St. John's, definitely.
St. John's Prep. Yeah,
Yeah.
always good.
We played them this weekend, so it was 4-1 game. So
Yep.
Yeah, we had one of our
wasn't bad.
goals
we
taken
didn't
back.
play bad. So
Was that in Danvers?
yeah,
or
I'm counting that 4-2. If anyone was there, saw that.
Yeah.
That's a 4-2
It's definitely
game.
4-2.
You're not happy with one of the goals you
Yeah.
disallowed? What was that game at the Graph or in Danvers?
No, that was in
Essex
where
Sports,
was it?
Essex Sports Center. I don't know.
Yeah.
Danvers.
Oh yeah. I think it's actually technically Beverly.
Beverly,
Is that
okay.
where they play them? The Ray Bork Arena there?
It's the Essex
I
Sports
guess
That was in
Center.
Danvers.
It's
It's
in
in
Danvers.
It is in
Yeah,
Danvers.
it's in Danvers. Is it in
It's
Danvers?
yeah, I guess so. I mean, I know the Prep's in Danvers, but so it's Essex Tech. Or
Essex Sports Center.
where is
Essex
that?
Tech also plays
Yeah.
there as their home rink.
It's like right behind Essex Tech.
Oh, it's at the school.
It's like
Yeah.
two ring,
Gotcha.
two ring
okay.
Yeah.
conference.
That's where the Prep is playing their home games.
Yeah.
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 Huh. That's surprising to me. I wonder when that started happening. That's different from when I was there. At least I think it was. I was a Danvers High kid. That's why I was asking specifically. We didn't like the Prep either, so just kidding. Not really. But again, we got the Newburyport High School boys hockey team in here. They have advanced into the championship game of the Newburyport Bank Hockey Classic, which will be played. The championship game will be played tomorrow night, Wednesday, first Triton. What time's that puck dropping?
7.
7. All right, so you guys will be ready to go. You guys just had your last practice. How was the last practice today? Everything pretty good?
It was good.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say it's good.
Upbeat, sharp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just got our legs moving. Yeah.
Yeah, is it like a day before a game? At this point in the season, rest is important too, right? They're probably
Yeah,
not pushing
definitely.
you too hard.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not skating hard before the
Yeah.
game. Just running through the motions and
Yeah.
getting our penalty kill and power play down. So
What is the latest in the season, Coach Emin, usually? Because I know what a hard practice is for Coach Emin when he's not happy with you guys. What's like the latest in the season he'll do that to you?
I don't think it really matters. I think it's just like we like
Find out after Triton.
Yeah, if we have like a,
He would do it before the tournament if you guys don't show up?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have enough practices before the first tournament game
Yeah.
to where we could skate.
True. What is the gap after Wednesday? Do you guys know when you learn?
It could be like a week, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's probably is. Do you guys scrimmage or anything? Like, do you
No,
No.
we just have practice.
just you guys?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Yeah. So I bet he'll try to keep those a little, maybe physical. Just you don't want to get too relaxed before a.
Yeah.
Any idea who you could play, or is that like not something? It's kind of
Not really. Yeah,
Not
it's
really.
kind of random.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still shifting a little bit the rankings. So
Yeah.
Gotcha. What does 11-9-1 put you at right now? Do you know?
we're 13 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So-
so.
It's a good
I
spot.
don't know if they
Yeah.
updated it or not.
Yeah,
but
they updated today, I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah, so we'll see.
All right. So, but you obviously you'll know a lot more after Triton.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about this rivalry. Is it? I mean, it's always like respectful. I never see any like crap in the handshake line, which I always think is cool. I usually mention that when I call these games. I'm like, this game was such hard hitting. I can't believe nobody's punched anybody at center ice after this game. Just kidding, kids. Don't ever do that. But the respect is there. But like there is an upped intensity. Like you guys don't turn down a hit in the Triton game. Like both ways. I mean, it is just physical as can be. Let's go around and just start here, Alex. I mean, Brian. Start with you. Like, what's the Triton rivalry mean to you?
I mean, since I was a kid, like going to these games and watching, like it was so fun. So being able to play in that atmosphere is just, it's really fun, but also like it's kind of like nerve-wracking at first. But once you settle into it, it's like it's not like any other game.
Like those good nerves, like the butterflies.
Yeah, like excited.
That was probably good.
Yep.
Yeah, I also think it's cool how it's not just the hockey team who has that rivalry too. It's the whole all the sports at our school, and everyone likes to beat them. So
It is, but it's like solely hockey, isn't it? Like, I mean, other schools will tell me, other sports will tell me, like, yeah, actually Masco has been tough or whatever. And like hockey, the answer is always Triton.
Yeah,
like they're the
yeah.
biggest rival.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think of the game as it's not just a hockey game, but it's not like personal. Like if you get like a big hit or you get like rocked or something, it's not personal. You just want to win the game.
Yeah.
I mean, all like that like anger and aggression towards each other kind of just like stays on the ice. Keep that.
Yeah, we noticed that with the handshake line. That's what I mean. I can't believe like some of those games are so physical that goaltenders.
I think just the atmosphere is just awesome.
Yeah.
I love playing in those big games. Even though I try to block it out, it's still just like it's fun to perform in front of everyone. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you do it for, right?
yeah,
I agree with Damien. I mean, like playing high school sports for the big rivalries, that's like the biggest part for me.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah. All right, there you go. How about the Gavin, the goaltender there, Gavin Morangi? He's been on the show a lot because we do a lot of music stuff here, and he's obviously. You guys listen to his music?
I have.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I'll own it.
There's some good common ground. Anybody else? No, just Brian. All right, you love it too. All right, good.
it's
I do
pretty
too.
good.
He's great.
Yeah.
Actually, that's his album right there
I saw
behind. He put the album right next to us. But no, he's great. Like in the arena, I guess they would sing to him like in between periods or something for one of the games. He asked them to stop that because he's like, that just really messes with me as a goaltender. But no, yeah, he wasn't happy to not get you guys last time, so this should be a good one tomorrow night, Wednesday night, the Newburyport Bank Hockey Classic final, Newburyport and Triton. Another cool thing I love about this is like if you go to like the restaurants before and afterwards, like you guys are obviously getting ready for a game, so you're not doing that, but like the alumni tends to be around, and like you have some people that just want to check in, and there'll be a lot of Triton people there that we'll hope to finally get you guys after all these years, maybe generations that went through all of high school and didn't beat you guys. That's happening now. What about the playing all your home games at the Graph? Triton plays all their home games at the Graph. You guys must have stories of sharing locker rooms and like, I mean, I don't know how well you know these Triton guys. Maybe you just ignore each other, but like it's gotta be like kind of weird having the same home rink.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It gets conflicted at times with the locker rooms if like we're gonna get the big one or they're gonna get the big one. That's kind of just like the main thing. The locker rooms are really small in the Graph, so it's
Yeah.
like hard to manage like the space we have.
Yeah. Anyone else on that one? Any locker room stories?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the small locker room.
You really
Never
like?
enough space to get dressed.
I feel like if you win the last game, you should get to have the big locker room.
Yeah, we
That's
just
not
flipped
the
a
case
coin
this
on that
time.
actually
Yeah.
before practice. Our coach flipped a coin, and we'll be the away team tomorrow, which is unfortunate. But
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the
There's a
small one.
coin flip for the home team?
yeah,
Apparently.
Wow. Okay. So you guys are wearing the maroon tomorrow?
Yep.
Golds.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Golds.
Oh, the golds. Okay.
Golds, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Well, those are nice uniforms anyway, but
Yeah.
but you want the big locker room. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Finn. We'll try to. Is Finn the angriest about the locker room
It's all right.
situation? That's pretty funny. Again, Newburyport boys hockey squad in the house here. I think this is the first time on the show for all you guys, right?
Yes.
So sometimes we get overlaps over the years, but no, very good. A bunch of first timers, which is fun. Tournament gonna come up. There is a uniqueness to especially when it comes to hockey, like just that one and done thing. You can run into a hot goaltender. You can, have an off night. There is something about the one and done formatting of the tournament that's going to happen in a week or so. Tell me a little bit about that. Why is this team built to handle that whole one and done nature of the tournament?
I think if you like look at some of our games in the past, like this season, like we've had like 2 goal comebacks in like the third period. Like even versus Dartmouth, last week.
Yeah, I caught the end of that game. That was a wild third period.
Yeah, like I think like our team's pretty resilient when it comes to the third period, so that makes us battle tested for the playoffs.
Yeah,
We've
so
had a
you're,
couple good comebacks for sure.
so you're saying if you're down 2 in the third period, you got them right where you want them.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
did not
nice to
say
play
that.
with the lead, but
Yeah.
I mean, we can handle the pressure of being behind.
Dartmouth looked a little stunned coming out of the rink there. It felt like a loss for Dartmouth. Did it feel like a win for you guys, or?
Not really.
Yeah.
I would have liked to win or go into a shootout or something.
Yeah.
We had them 4-3. They got a penalty at the last little bit of the third period and then went into overtime. And I don't know, we just didn't put in the net.
Yeah.
Could have been a win, but
Dartmouth, they're a powerhouse team, though, aren't they? Pretty
yeah,
good team.
we knocked them out of the tournament last year, first or second round. I think it was first.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that
Yeah.
backstory. No wonder why they looked.
Yeah, so
So they wanted to
they
get us
came in
back.
and wanted to beat us. So.
Yeah, damn. Well, it felt like a good tie from an outsider's perspective, but I know what you're saying. You wanted to get the win. What was that locker room speech like from the coaching staff afterwards?
Pretty much just like we can't wait till the third period to play. We have to just like show up and be consistent throughout
Yeah.
all 3 periods.
Especially in the tournament, right? You don't want to
Yeah.
be playing come from behind hockey in the tournament. Nice to know you can, but
Yeah.
back row, you guys feel like you're built for the one and done nature of the state tournament?
Yeah, I would say throughout the season we've played like some really hard teams.
Yeah.
Like for example, St. John's. If we just keep playing that battle, the structured hockey that we know we can play, I think we can make it deep in the playoffs. So I don't know. I just think that our structure will be able to really just be successful.
Goaltenders are always talking about structure, aren't they? It's everybody in position.
Yeah, our coaches preach a lot having that urgency when we're playing.
Yeah.
Like always playing on our toes and just like playing with that third period mentality that like
Yeah.
we're down.
I know your assistants pretty well. Is there one? You guys, maybe it's all individual relationships. Maybe it's Coach Jeff Gadadis for you, Damien. But is there like one of the assistants you guys rely on more for certain things, or you can drop your assistants?
Coach
names?
Bedreau, he's always like got a positive attitude. And, Coach, like our head coach, he'll leave the locker room yelling at us, and then Bedreau will come in and say, "All right, guys, like,
He's the good guy.
let's focus on like
Yeah. What's his first name?
Billy."
Billy. That's right.
Yeah.
Because Billy's one of the. He wasn't there when I was calling the games like 10 years ago. It's Jed was there, Jed Beauplant,
Yep.
and Jeff Gadadis was there. But that's so he's the one I don't know as well. So he plays the good guy in the locker room.
Yeah, he's always staying calm. He's never really yelling at us too much, but
Yeah. All right. Very good. Anybody else? Any assistant coaches kind of been good to you guys over the years? It's I guess I'm trying to get all their names dropped, but is it intimidating? Jed's like the second leading points guy in the Newburyport history, I think it is.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he? I mean, he's out there skating with you guys. Is it you guys watching him sometimes, being like, "Yeah, he still got it."
Actually, Coach Bedreau he'll run through the drills with us and
Yeah.
Oh, he runs through it.
That's pretty
Occasionally
cool.
hop
He,
in the
he
drill.
calls
Yeah.
it getting in shape. So
Yeah.
He calls what?
He calls it getting in shape. So he'll also like every now and then like behind the scenes he'll go and like take a slap shot at Damien and like make sure to like let him know if he scores. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. How often does that happen?
Oh, it's all practice.
You got the up on him on the save percentage though?
It's pretty close.
Really? All right.
Yeah, he's
Got it.
He's a sniper.
He'll
Okay.
like call out his shots before he even
Yeah.
shoots it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, cocky. No, cocky coach. All right, everybody. All right, so we'll do a rapid fire with these guys because it's the first time they're all on the show, so we have to do that. Those are the rules. But again, Newburyport Bank Hockey Classic tomorrow night, Wednesday night here. It's school vacation week, so you got nothing else to do if you're around. Come over to see Newburyport and Triton play for the Newburyport Bank Hockey Classic title. The last regular season but tournament game before the big tournament, so that'll be exciting. And of course you get to see Newburyport and Triton, which is one of the best high school hockey rivalries out there. All right, rapid fire. First, we'll do it a little differently today. Let's go left to right, just like this. First thing that comes to your mind, and just kind of impulsive quick answers. All right, they're easy.
Yep.
I'm going to put a little hockey twist on it at the end though, but we'll start easy. Favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
Ribs.
Cheeseburger.
Pasta.
Gonna go with lobster.
Lobster. All right. Favorite musician?
I have to pass on that.
Come back to you.
We'll say band AC/DC.
Ooh, old school.
Tyler Childers.
Childers, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I
think it's-
Childers.
Yeah, I had to go through it because he played Boston Calling a couple years ago, and I'm actually a fan of his now. But everybody was like, "Is it Childers or Childers?" I'm like, pretty sure Childers, but I'll look it up. I'll never forget it. Childers.
Jack Johnson.
Low-key goaltender, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to go with Fish. That's what my dad listens
Wow, all right.
I like Jack Johnson. That's a good answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Laid-back goaltender music. You tend to be,
Yeah.
yeah. But the locker room, you got to walk away from these guys when they're blasting the music locker room, right? Favorite movie?
Miracle.
Good one.
I'll come back to me. I got
All right.
that.
I like Raider.
I like Miracle too.
Yeah.
to. I'd say Interstellar.
Interesting. Okay.
Shrek 2.
Shrek. All right. Very good. Last two. If you had to describe Coach Paul Yamin, your hockey coach, if you had to describe him in briefly, what would you say about Coach Paul Yamin?
Intense, but also would do anything for any of us.
Nice.
Yeah, loyal to the program.
Yeah, just the love for the game.
Passionate and hardworking.
Yeah, I'd say passionate. Most passionate guy I know about hockey.
Yeah, good answers all around. I like that. And you got the big game, Triton and Newburyport for the Newburyport Bank Classic title tomorrow night. Say one nice thing about Triton.
They have a lot of depth this year.
They take the loss well.
Jeez.
I think they have some good goaltending.
Yeah, good musician there too, right? Brian's favorite.
Yeah.
They battle.
They battle.
Yeah, they played to the end.
There you go. All right. I won't ask you guys for predictions, but have a great time at the rink tomorrow night. I know you'll be looking to finish off the season. You guys are 11-9-1. That would be win number 12 if you can get it. Good luck to you boys. And good luck in the state tournament. We'll have you guys back on if you guys start winning a few games, and we'll talk about the state tournament, all right? Sound like plan. Thank you guys for coming in after practice, too. I know you're right off the rink, so we appreciate that. Thank you to May Power, Lily Dissette. Who else is here today? The boss, Sarah Hayden, our small but mighty team here. Ryan Rothberg, our small but mighty team here in Newburyport. We appreciate y'all very much. This has been the Newburyport Boys Hockey Squad. Again, it's Newburyport and Triton tomorrow night. Wednesday night hockey, Newburyport Bank Hockey Classic. It's a great tournament, great way to end the year. A lot of people put on a great show for that thing, and it'll be Newburyport and Triton for the title game. Go check it out in the arena if you can. It's an unbelievable atmosphere. We'll see you next time, all right? Live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Peace.